All right, thanks, Hannah. Located on Broad and East Bay Street, the old Exchange Building, a space that once housed prisoners during the Revolutionary War. News 2's Christina Lobo went inside the Provost dungeon, where former occupants were jailed for either treason or sedition, and some are believed to still be haunting part of Charleston's historic district.
It's definitely haunted.
If walls could speak, these brick walls in the basement of the old Exchange Building would have stories to tell.
After you give enough tours, you start seeing things and feeling things. There's definitely something kind of off about it.
Jack Kelly shares the stories of the restless spirits rumored to be haunting the Provost dungeon as a tour guide with Bulldog Tours.
Well, even as a guide, it definitely, like, your blood gets a little cold. Like, the hair on the back of your neck stands up and you're like, wait a minute, that shouldn't be, wait a minute, I thought I was in here, nobody should be over there, right?
Some guests have claimed to see glimpses of ghosts and heard the startling screams of the spirits.
I've walked over, for example, that far room where they talk about the pirates, kind of walking over and looking, and nothing's there, and you're like, wait a minute, I thought I heard someone. I've heard mumbling and kind of muttering to someone's muttering to themselves. Again, you go to investigate down here, you don't see anything.
Pirates and revolutionary traders who threatened the safety of the colonists in the 1700s were held captive in chains, awaiting trial and execution.
The man with the quill right there is a fellow named Isaac Hayne.
Born in 1745, Hayne was a wealthy landowner, businessman, and captain in the militia in 1776. In the midst of the American Revolution,
He'd actually been paroled by the British when Charleston fell in May of 1780. But he broke his parole and he joined up with Francis Marion, the Swamp Fox, and he was instrumental in orchestrating these kind of guerrilla attacks against the British. But he got caught the second time, and England wasn't real happy to see him, so he's held in this building and condemned to die.
His spirit, one of many, believed to be roaming through this building today.
I've been in here when it's quiet and hearing boot steps and footsteps upstairs, seeing shadows on the wall kind of moving around. I've had guests get really strange pictures downtown or downstairs as far as like shadowy figures that kind of look like colonial men in their uniforms.
Visitors also sharing their close encounters of what they believed to be the spirits of the prisoners of the Provost dungeon.
A girl told me that she was in here with her family years ago. Now, she'd taken my tour, but it happened years earlier when she was a kid, 7, 8 years old. She's sitting on the bench behind you, and she starts leaning out into the void because she's getting sleepy and realized that her father was on the other side of her, so she turned to kind of lean against her dad, and that's when something grabbed her by the ponytail and pulled her back.
Lingering long after their death, some believed to be interacting with the living.
There was a 12-year-old kid standing next to his mother in the back, and he was kind of standing next to a barrel, and suddenly this kid just screams, bloody murder. He falls face forward here on the brick. Now, it was weird. He gets up and he kind of dusted himself off. He's out of breath, he's sheet white, and he says, "Something pushed me down."
Pirates and patriots believed to be still haunting the old Exchange Building and Provost dungeon.
I believe it's kind of left this pretty big scar on this property, if you will, like a paranormal scar here, and sometimes those scars open up and come out and interact with us.
In downtown Charleston, Christina Lobo, Count on 2.